Alright, just wanted to put that stuff back. That way I don't have a bunch of stuff to put back in when I'm all done. This is just some papers, the single sheets that are 8.5 by 11. I need to go through these and do something with them. Some I will use and I won't use. Then I got this is Stampin' Up's color wheel. And this is stuff that I have bought that's gonna be like metal on something. These are my whites, my blacks, and my cream colored. Then I've got a calendar and a notebook, and is art, and then some already cut in half, ready to use for cards. Let me see if I can get back to my cart. Move my coffee. Alright, back here is my cart. I've got my scissors, some variety of pens, my corner punch, some rulers, some wipes. Them are my colored pencils. Then, let's see, in my first drawer, this is my tapes. I got a variety, score tape to glue dots, but that's what's in that drawer. Anything to do with tapes. These are like my ultra thick embossing powders, and then these I've just got some like clear embossing powder and white. That's my embossing. Then my bottom drawer holds all my computer stuff. Anything to do with a DVD, CD, whatever you want to call them. That's what's in that bottom drawer. Okay, now back under here are my recollections cubicles, and I hate the noise they make. That I wish I could fix. But, okay, like in my first drawer, this one has, I'm trying to do it so that you guys can see, which I know is not going to be the easiest in these first drawers, but these are like the paper clips that I've got. These are like my drawer with my, and I know it's hard for you to see with this window, flat back pearls is the variety of colors. I just store them in them plastic containers. And then this one is like my crocheted items, and then some flowers. That's basically what's in this drawer, is my crocheted stuff, and then like these kind of flowers, or trim, whatever you want to call that. Then these are all my like glassine flowers. Anything like that is in this drawer. Anything that deals with like the glassine stuff. Next one over. These are all of my like these. Here is what I got, my gems. See, that kind of stuff is what stays in this drawer. I'll get them back in there later. And then I got some recollections, flowers, some that kind. Basically, it's that kind of stuff. This one is all some more of my flowers. I couldn't find a spot for my bigger flowers. So I stuck them in this drawer. And I can't remember if these are I Am Roses or Wild Orchids. But I'm figuring I Am Roses because that's where I do order a lot. And then some more pearls. This style is what's in here. Or like these real long that you can get from, these are from Hobby Lobby. These are some gems. I got a variety of them, different colors, but that's basically what's in this drawer. Some of the bigger ones that I can't fit in the other drawer, or don't fit. Oh, I seen a video. I didn't know these all fit in here, but actually that's why it's on the bottom. But most of these that I have in here are Tim Holtz's dies. And I've got a whole bunch more of dies. I need to flip these all around so you can actually read them. But I just go through and I know pretty much. This is the drawer with, I just made this one as my metal. So pretty much any company, whatever, dealing with metal is in here. Oh, that's what I hate. Okay, now, oh, my foot. My, see, my top shelf, I have my, pretty much my embossing folders. I just keep them in this plastic tub. And they do slide around. But they fit really good in here. And I've got quite a few of the embossing folders. This one, let me see if I can, I gotta switch sides. This is a big plastic container of pretty much my white, my black, I don't know why this one's in here, but it is. But pretty much this is my white and black and like my gold and silver type ribbon. This one here I actually, which I don't use too often, I'm going to have to switch sides to get to that one. One side I get to, the other side gets to the other. And it's sliding around. But I wind up, I got to turn it on its side. But this is how I used to store a lot of my ribbon. It worked out for a while until, you know, you get a full roll. Then they're so big and then they don't want to fit right. But this is a good way of doing when you only have a little bit left. I will keep doing this because that's the only way. I'll put that back later. Then on my bottom shelf, these here, this is a new thing I just got. It's Martha Stewart's, I don't know, like doily. That's what this one is. And it's her circle punch. You can make it whatever size. If I didn't know you had to buy the starter kit. This is what I bought originally. And then I had to go back and get the starter kit. That I wasn't too thrilled on. I guess live and learn. Then I have on my bottom shelf these back here. If you can see, these are my spell binders. I have a variety of them. But I know my spell binders, they're bigger right now, which I'm getting a new system. I'll show you that later. But them are my spell binders. I keep them there. And then these are like my smaller, like wafer ones, whatever. But any of my smaller dies, even these here, I keep in here because they're smaller and they're easier to get at, being in the front versus the back. Oops. Put her back. Okay. Now, in the middle of my room, I have this table, which I don't think I can zoom out anymore. Okay. I'm too close to it. That's why so it looks. Okay, underneath my table, which holds my cutting mat and my embossing. But in here, I've got a guy's tool thing, or whatever you want to call it. But here I keep a variety of stuff, like my chipboard letters. These are some of the small bottle caps and some of the things to cover them. These are the metal sayings. Some Tim Holtz's stuff, mainly at the top, which they're not sliding, they were before. Like Tim Holtz's stuff is what I have on the first few rows. See? But anyways, and then at the bottom I've got his metal feet and stuff like that. And then I've got some of these are some pots, some small thimbles, or not thimbles, spools, and some knobs, and some chipboard pieces. But that's what I keep into that. And this is still under my table. Here, I just got these. Some metal and some of his chipboard pieces. And some hangers. But on this shelf, these are Tim Holtz's books. Then I have this here, Tim Holtz's DVD. These are Studio 490, but these are by Wendy Beck. She's amazing. I love her stuff. Then I wasn't sure where to put these, but these might go up here. They're just these here. Some business cards is what those are. And then here I just keep some of the cards that I've made. Like here's one. But that's what I keep in here, is some of my cards that I've already got made up. This here is pretty much empty right now. But what I plan on using this for is when I do some die cuts, and that way I've got some empty drawers right now. But I'm going to cut up some of the extra pieces, like when I cut out a chipboard piece or whatever, instead of throwing it away, I'll do up an extra piece and then throw it in there, is what I thought. This one here has just got miscellaneous, some real small clothespins, some squares. These are some wooden tags. They're the bigger ones. Some clothespins. These are just a variety of buttons and like plastic pieces. This one here has the variety. The bigger size doilies is what I have in this drawer. This one is all my wood pieces that I have right now. These are by Kaiser Craft. Most of those from Kaiser Crafts I got from scrapbooks. No, Blue Moon Scrapbooking is where I got them. And this one is like my frames and just some miscellaneous stuff, actually. Then under here on the side of my table, I have a bookcase, and underneath this is all a lot of my 12 by 12. Then I have my bags and envelopes. This here is my creative memories, circles and shaped cuts. And then another big container, which I can go on the other side. But that's a lot of the rest of my ribbon and variety of colors. But that's the same size I've got in my whites and blacks. Then, okay, over here is where I have where people have made different stuff. But right here I have, this is basically, it's holding my beads, is what it is. And then on the first shelf I have pretty much, these are Tim Holtz's alterations and the movers and shapers dies. And these are just some envelopes, the glassine ones and stuff that fits behind there, and some bags. Going straight down, this one has pretty much all the stickers and stuff like that. Anything that's still in an envelope or a bag, whatever. Still bought from the store that I've not used. And this is pretty much the K & Company stuff. And this one down below is my 8x8 paper. Is what that is. This one in this container, it's just some random miscellaneous stuff. Some washi tape. This one's just got some marbles and some corner things. This one has some, these are Christmas that I have basically done up, cut them out, that kind of thing. And these are just some things that I've colored. And that's just some of the butterflies that I've already cut out. And some centers. Oh, my grandson takes these off of the sheets. So I didn't know where to put them, so I threw them in here. And these are... okay. Anyways, scrapbook. I'll think of it later. Okay. Now, this one here is a variety. This is a bag that Mary from Mini Albums gave me. Oops. These are basically my cameos. Oops, wrong side. See, and I get them in a variety of sizes from, ooh, these are so little they're hard to get a hold of. But that's a cameo to this size. Some of these are really tiny. And then I've got some of the other sizes. But anyways, them are my cameos. Then, oh. Then these are some of my resins. And some, these are like resins. And then these are some for the flatback curls, which I should throw them in there. Then these, well, a variety of flowers. Pretty much my flat ones on the most part. Or if they're not flat, they're just running out of room. These are pretty much the Recollection flowers and some of the flat ones that I've gotten from Recollections. See, these are pretty much Brad's. This is how I store this stuff. So that's basically, and I got another one of Brad's. Oh, how it doesn't want to close. Anyways, my next shelf, these are my buttons. And these are a bag of buttons that I got from Hobby Lobby. And this one has like some of your flowers that you got from like Michael's, the dollar store, whatever. I've just cutting up and put into this one. This one is my 4x6 papers. And then these are my long dies. Like for the tags. And what I do, all my dies, I've cut the top pieces off and the sides. That way it makes it, well, easier to get in and out and put away. So much easier. I love doing it that way. But that's, anything longer is what's under here. And then this one has my 6x6. And then this here basket, I call it my catch-all basket. It's got my small, which I don't know what to do with them. It's got my small gems into them, is what it is. And see, it's just a variety of stuff in here. So that one I just call my catch-all. And these here are some of my flowers. See, I keep this drawers. This one's all Recollections flowers. See, and these are some Recollections that my grandson wanted the container, so I throw them in here. And then these here, just random flowers. Oh, and this one's all leaves, is what I keep in this drawer.